Moving on to USD Swiss on the daily time frame, we can see we had a break of structure down, followed by a break of structure in towards the upside. Therefore, this is my swing low and this is my swing high. Now, after this break of structure and after grabbing such significant liquidity, it would make sense for us now to start heading down lower to some points of liquidity where we can then look for that next upside move. Just bear in mind though that the Swiss bank is actively looking to intervene, and therefore we could just see this connect with the order flow and then push price back in towards the upside again. Although for me personally, I would like to see some points of liquidity get taken so I can frame a higher probability trade idea. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, what we can see is we've had our most recent break of structure over here. This is our swing low and this is our swing high. Now, similar to the daily, it does look like there is a lot of room to push price down lower to make a connection with some points of liquidity where we can then look for that next upside move. For me personally, I don't always like to trade it when it's looking like this, and I'd prefer to just wait for price to naturally come down, take out these levels, and then I'll look at looking for a long if we get the confirmation that I'm looking for. Moving on to USD Yen, we can see on the 4-hour time frame we are trading after this 4-hour break of structure, and we are trading at 162 levels. I am still in the near future anticipating this to sell off aggressively and towards the downside on the back of an intervention, but it's not something that I'm actively trading right now. Finally, USDCAD, as you can see on the daily time frame, we had that break of structure in towards the upside, swing low and our swing high. With this overextended impulsive moving towards the upside, we are now starting to see an impulsive sell-off in towards the downside, where it's quite hard to capitalize on the downside move. I think there's definitely still room to come down lower, at least until one of these points of liquidity are taken, and then from that level I would view what price is doing and see whether we're going to continue to moving lower or whether we are ready to start looking for longs again. If we go down onto the 4-hour time frame, it's relatively similar to the daily. We can see we've had that 4-hour break of structure, and this is the swing range. We've still not taken out any significant points of liquidity yet. We've still got all of this open, and I'm just pretty much waiting for this to get taken before looking for a next upside move. If we go down onto the 1-hour time frame, I was potentially looking at an option to trade it down, but as you can see, it's not really giving any clean entries, and therefore I might just wait for some cleaner price action to develop.